Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to talk more X-Wing. We're going to look at the Aggressor today. It's part of Wave 6, the Scum and Villainy faction. It is a large ship, the only one of this wave, and it only features one pilot. Sort of. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at what came in the box so I can show you what I mean. Okay, now here's a quick look at the components minus all of the tokens. Once again, I don't tend to cover those tokens just because they tend to be redundant after a while. After covering, so many expansions, you can only go over a focus token so many times. So yeah, but just keep in the back of your mind, the tokens that come with expansions like this usually reflect the ship class in question. Proximity mine, bombs, ion tokens, focus, all that crap. So there you go. There's also some mission-specific tokens in there too. Here's a quick look at the model. Very sleek looking, I must say. Very sturdy too, compared to the Star Viper. I don't have to worry about breaking this as much as I do that other ship. Now, as I mentioned, this is a large ship, so it has a relatively large base, as you can see here. Same size as the Slave One or the Millennium Falcon. As far as your maneuver dial goes, it starts off at 1. It can make a hard turn at 1 for a large ship. That's pretty impressive. It can also do a slight turn at 1, straight at 1. At 2, it can do a hard turn at 2. So basically, it has roughly the same maneuverability as a Star Viper from the looks of it. Slight turn at 3, straight at 3, okay. 3 Segner's loop. Which, again, for those of you that didn't watch my Star Viper video, that's what this is. Basically, it's a K-turn, but with this slight turn template instead. So in this particular example, it's a 3 Segner's loop, in case you can't see that. Let's see if we can focus in on that a little bit more. There we go. There's where the ship was, there's the 3 template, and there's where the ship ended up, rotated 180 degrees. So pretty cool. And then finally, it can do a 4 K-turn. Okay, so like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there's only one pilot, but there seems to be multiple versions of them. I myself am not up to date with the lore with this particular person, especially with the pirates. Like, I don't know too much about the Black Sun and all that stuff. I am more of an Imperial and Rebel kind of guy. But anyway, there are multiple versions of this guy, or clones, or robots, whatever they happen to be. And this first one here, IG-88A, pilot skill 6. In fact, they all have the same pilot skill of 6, and they all have the same stats. 3-3-4-4. Pretty impressive. That's 3 attack, 3 agility, 4 hull, and 4 shields. Focus, target lock, boost, and evade. And you've also got a slew of upgrades down here, point cost of 36. What separates them are their abilities here. This guy, the A, after you perform an attack that destroys the defender, you may recover 1 shield. Great if you're fighting like a swarm. Not so great if you're only fighting against 1 or 2 larger ships with a lot of hit points. IG-88B, once per round, after you perform an attack that does not hit, you may perform an attack with an equipped secondary weapon. Pretty powerful. So it acts like the Luke Skywalker or Gunner ability, but there are some other things that you have to look at here. Same point cost. IG-88C, after you perform a boost action, you may perform a free evade action. So this guy's pretty maneuverable. And finally, IG-88D. You may execute the 3 Segner's loop maneuver using the corresponding hard 3 template. And of course, your reference cards, bomb tokens, and Segner's loop. Okay, upgrade cards. Accuracy Corrector. When attacking, you may cancel all of your dice results. Then you may add 2 hit results to your roll. Your dice cannot be modified again during this attack. Point cost of 3. Great if you roll something really crappy and need to walk away with something. Auto Blaster. I've already covered this in previous videos. I'm not going to touch on that one. Mangler Cannon. That has a attack value of 3, range 1 to 3. Attack 1 ship. When attacking, you may change one of your hit results to a crit result. Point cost of 4. Proximity mines, already covered this in a previous video. Seismic charges, already covered this in a previous video. Check out my Slave 1 video. I think I cover it there. Deadman Switch. When you are destroyed, each ship at range 1 suffers 1 damage, point cost of 2. Another Deadman Switch. Feedback array. During the combat phase, instead of performing any attacks, you may receive 1 ion token and suffer 1 damage to choose one enemy ship at range 1. That ship suffers 1 damage. Great for finishing someone off that may be near death. Point cost of 2. Inertial dampeners. When you reveal your maneuver, you may discard the card to instead perform a white 0 maneuver. Then receive 1 stress token. The Lambda, again, is the only other ship I know of that can do a 0 maneuver, but it's red. In this case, it's white. That's not bad for a point cost of 1. But you have to discard that card. Auto Shot Blaster. Or Hot Shot Blaster, not Auto Shot Blaster. That's an attack value of 3, range 1 to 2. As an attack, discard this card to attack 1 ship, even a ship outside your firing arc. So it acts like a proton torpedo or a concussion missile in the sense that you have to discard it in order to use it. Point cost of 3. IG-2000 title. Now this confuses me a little bit. Aggressor only title. You have the pilot ability of each other friendly ship with the IG-2000 upgrade card, in addition to your own pilot ability. I don't understand that one. From the sounds of it, the other ship has to have the IG-2000 upgrade card. So this sounds like this would only be useful if you're playing with multiple aggressors. But each aggressor has the same pilot skill anyway, so I don't exactly understand the point of this. Maybe there's another upgrade card out there that changes pilot skill, and that might have something to do with it, but I'm not totally sure. So if you folks happen to know, feel free to leave a comment. Okay, and there you have it, a very brief look at the Aggressor expansion for Star Wars X-Wing. It's important to stress I didn't cover everything in the box. For example, the tokens. There's also this little pamphlet or rule book, mini rule book that comes with large ships, as they often do. You've got a custom mission in here, Mission 12 Bounty Hunt. So there's another mission for you guys to play with. Some rules regarding ion tokens and upgrade cards, dropping a bomb token, stuff that you were already familiar with from the Slave 1 expansion, and so on and so forth. So there are some repeat rules in here, but there is a new mission. So yeah, if you guys haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you can keep up to date with any new content I happen to publish. And I also have an official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.